Day 2 is done. Man, a lot more videos on more accidents. Actually, not as many as yesterday. I think the instructor himself is getting tired of seeing all the grim accidents and stuff. But yeah, more of that, more examples like that, more test questions and slides. But it's the topics today were things like icing, things like weather, wind shear, continued that, human factors, hypoxia, things like that, and some of the systems like the ACARs and the PDCs and whatnot, most ground communications and frequencies, and started diving into the cockpit. And what else? CRM, fatigue was a big one, and honestly, I think that should be the biggest one, only because it's so underrated and yet has so much impact in the workplace and the safety of not only the pilots but the passengers on board a lot of times. So good day, a lot of good talks. Honestly, I think I liked today a lot more. I felt like it went by faster, just because it was topics that you wouldn't think about. You wouldn't imagine that they'd be such big issues, but over the last 20 years, you could tell from a lot of the news stories that we watch that they've had to have been talked about, and there have been improvements made. So it was eye-opening because there are a lot of things that I think I wouldn't have thought of going in that we talked about today. We signed up for our written exams today. Monday's going to be the big day, and tomorrow's day 3. I think it's the last day with this instructor. He's been great. And then on day 4, we take a quiz, which gives us a certificate, I think. And then we go into sim training. And I don't know what my sim is going to be yet, but I'm hoping for something interesting. I mean, it's all something new. But you can either get the E170, the E140, the CRJ, or the fun stuff like a 777, a 767, an Airbus. So we'll see what I get. I'll let y'all know. I'll find out either tomorrow or the next day. But yep, it's pretty much the same as yesterday. Nothing too crazy, but still learning at the same time. So I'll fill y'all in on day 3. That's tomorrow. Until then, safe skies, all right?